Hey guys, I'm Goldemon, and after almost 100 hours of playtime in Super Auto Pets, I'm confident enough that I can create a complete and well thought out beginner's guide. I will be explaining the core mechanics of the game and hopefully set you on your way to explore this beautiful game and its satisfying synergies and combos. Without any further ado, let's get into it. So, Super Auto Pets is an auto battler, which means you build your team and they fight automatically with the enemy team. Whichever team survives the fight wins the round. So basically you make a team composed of 5 pets, which all have unique abilities, and you fight against an enemy that is on the same round as you. Which means the team should be around the same power level, kind of. After every fight you come back to the shop and improve your team. Okay. Let's go over the HUD. First, we got the gold. You get 10 gold every shop round, but it does not accumulate or save between rounds, so the wisest thing to do is to just spend it all. Then we got the HP. If you lose a fight, you lose 1 heart. So, losing 4 rounds means your run is over. Next, we got the win counter. If you win 10 rounds, you win the run. And last we have the round counter, which indicates what round we are on. Naturally, we are on round 1 right now because we just started. Okay, this is where your team goes, and below is the shop. All animals and food units, which are usually buffs, cost 3 gold. We also have the option to roll the shop for 1 gold, and we can also freeze valuable items for free to keep them for the next shop. And last, we have the feature to sell our units, which gives us 1 gold back. So, let's make use of our gold and let's buy some units. We're gonna buy the pigs, which actually don't have a good ability for combat. They only give us 1 extra gold when we sell them. So instead of giving us 1 gold, they give us 2 gold. They have 2 HP and 2 attack, which is decent for the first round. And instead of buying this duck, we're just gonna roll once because we can afford it. And we'll buy a 3rd pig. And we might as well just freeze this pig for the next round. Okay, before the fight we get to name our team. We choose a word from the first row, which is gonna be magical. And one from the second row, which is gonna be doggies. We're gonna be the magical doggies. Okay, so let's break down the first round. Okay, so he has a mosquito, which means he deals 1 damage to a random enemy before the fighting starts. Okay, he damages the pig in the middle, and now the fight is gonna begin. The units in the front hit each other. Looks like we're gonna kill his otter, but we're gonna survive the damage because we have 2 HP and he only hits for 1 attack. That's a very good trade for us, and now we kill his ant, which actually buffs a unit when it dies, so this mosquito has 5 attack and 4 HP now, which means he kills our pig, but he is now low enough to get a draw. Okay, so with a draw, we don't lose any HP, but we don't get a trophy either, so... Okay, we are now on round 2. As the rounds advance, we will unlock better units and food items. On round 2, we don't advance to the next tier, but on the next round, on round 3, we advance to tier 2 of animals and food items. On round 5, we advance to tier 3, on round 7, we advance to tier 4, on round 9, we advance to tier 5, and on round 11, we advance to the last tier, to tier 6. The higher the tier of the animal, the stronger he is, although that is not always the case. Okay. And now we can observe one of the most important mechanics in this game, which is leveling up units. By combining 3 identical animals, we get a level 2 unit, which has increased stats and an upgraded ability. By leveling up a unit, we also get an animal in the shop from the next tier of animals. For example, we are on round 2 right now. If we combine the pigs, instead of getting a tier 1 unit, which we currently have unlocked, we will get a tier 2 unit. So let's do it and see it in action. So we're gonna buff its stats. This is the XP bar below its level, and now we get level 2. And we get a crab from the tier 2 animals. We can buy the crab because he's better than tier 1 units. So this is one of the best ways to get ahead in power because of the upgraded ability we get and the fact that we get a better unit in the shop earlier than the enemies. So you can also upgrade a unit to level 3 as well by getting 3 more clones. We can actually buy this pig and keep him. One more thing about level 2 units is that you get 2 gold instead of 1 when you sell them, and a level 3 unit gives you 3 gold when you sell it. The pig's level 2 ability doesn't help us too much. Instead of gaining 1 extra gold when we sell him, we get 2 extra gold. So now the best idea for this round is to just get a team full of 5 animals, so let's do that and fight again. Unfortunately, we don't have enough gold to get 5 animals, but we can buy this other, which is gonna buff another unit. And we can roll once. And looks like we got enough piggies for a level 3 unit, which is actually really lucky. Let's end the turn and let's see what happens in this next fight. Okay, he has 5 units, which should make him stronger than us. He's gonna deal 1 damage 2 times because he has 2 mosquitoes. Unfortunately, he sniped our pig, which makes him die to this ant. He gets a buff. We get an even trade on the pig and the mosquito, and now we should die because we have weak units. Up. And that's our first defeat. There goes our first HP. Okay, now we are on round 3, so we advance to tier 2 animals and food items. The tier is indicated by the number of dots next to the animal. So this is basically it for the core mechanics of the game. Improving in this game consists of discovering synergies between animals and experimenting with different combinations of pets. I'm not going to go into detail about specific strategies because that ruins all the fun of exploring the game on your own. I will be, however, creating a couple videos for some specific strategies in the future, so if that's something that you're interested in, be sure to subscribe and stick around. The guide ends here, boys, but I will continue this run and explain my actions and thought process along this run, so I hope everything I said until now helped you, and let's see what we can do with this run. And just a small disclaimer, I'm not gonna do a complex strategy this run. I'm just gonna do some basic actions and just explain how we're gonna get stronger, so you guys can handle the information, so to say. Okay, we definitely buy the pigs because a level 3 unit is actually really good. I think we should combine them now because we upgrade the pig to level 2. We got a tier 3 unit now, which we're gonna buy, and we're gonna freeze this guy because we might get him to level 2 as well, and we can roll once, and we actually got the level 2 otter. That's a really good roll. Okay, we're actually gonna position the first pig in the front, but be careful not to combine them. If you want to switch position like this, you're actually gonna combine them, so you gotta make sure you don't combine them like this. And we're actually gonna get the crab behind the 5 HP pig because the crab copies the health from the friend ahead. So the kangaroo gets buffed when the friend ahead of him attacks, so he's most useful when the friend ahead of him is really tanky. So 5 HP is okay for a kangaroo right now. So let's see what happens this next round. We're gonna break it again down. Okay, we get a pretty good trade with the 5-5 pig. Actually kill this big fish as well. Okay, we both hit each other but no one dies. The kangaroo gets buffed once. Now we kill the cricket. Unfortunately he spawns another cricket, but we also buffed our kangaroo. The horse buffs summoned friends. He's gonna give 1 extra attack to this guy twice because he has 2 horses. That's 3 damage on our kangaroo. We kill his horse as well, and we kill his second horse as well. So that's a good win for us. The kangaroo was big enough to win us the round. Okay, we'll buy them both actually, because we get some buffs. And we got the sheep. Okay, the sheep is actually pretty good because even though it has 2/2 worth of stats, he actually summons two 2/2 rams, which is kind of like a 6/6 unit, kind of, but not really. So we can actually sell the otter because it served its purpose, and we'll keep the sheep in the back. And with the 3 gold remaining that we have, we're just gonna buy this cupcake that gives us +3/+3, but only for the next round. It's a temporary buff. And we're actually gonna buff the pig, because that means the crab gets 9 HP as well. Okay, let's see what this next fight is gonna look like. Okay, he has a beaver and a flamingo. The pig is big enough to kill 2 units. Unfortunately it dies. The kangaroo gets buffed once. Let's see. Unfortunately the kangaroo survives with 2 HP and it's big enough to kill our kangaroo as well. That is pretty bad for us. But we got a really good trade now, and the pig should kill this one as well. And we win because we have a sheep remaining. That's a solid round. Okay, we reached turn 5 and we unlocked tier 3 animals. And there's a second kangaroo. We should try to level him up because he's actually a pretty strong unit. And now we don't want anything from this shop, so might as well just roll once. We got the crab, but the crab is not worth upgrading because his ability does not upgrade because it says right there on the tooltip. So it's just, if we do it, it's just gonna be a stat upgrade and it's not that valuable. We can actually bite this meat bone, which makes buffs a pet. It makes it deal 5 more damage. It's pretty good on the crab because it has high HP but pretty low attack. And we might as well get an apple for this pig because it buffs the crab as well. Okay, that's a pretty solid shop round. You should be decently powerful now. Okay, the mosquito deals 1 damage to someone. Okay, that's actually bad because it's like 2 damage because the crab gets 6 HP instead of 7. Okay, the whale actually swallows the hedgehog, which makes him deal 2 damage to everyone. And when the whale dies, he's gonna release the hedgehog again. Okay, let's see this in action. Hedgehog deals 2 damage to everyone. He killed his own flamingo, but he killed our sheep as well. Okay, we actually get a very good trade now because our pig survives with 1 HP. But he gets a second hedgehog, which is gonna deal 2 damage to everyone again. But we should be fine, because we have enough damage to kill this guy and our pig survives. That's another solid round. Okay, we actually don't want anything from here. We're just gonna roll. The cupcakes are good, but we should look for something more permanent than the temporary buff. There's a hedgehog we just need in action. It's not that great. Well, we can sell the sheep. Oh, actually, that's not a good idea. We should sell this pig, but no, actually, we can keep it. We'll combine them to level 3 next turn, on turn 7. So, might as well just roll again. Nothing. Roll again. Ooh, that's our level 2 kangaroo. Okay, so now instead of getting +2/+2 when the crab attacks, he's gonna get +4/+4. So that's twice the buff. It's pretty strong. We're gonna freeze the garlic because it's a pretty good defensive buff. And we're just gonna roll twice. And we don't want anything, so we're not gonna freeze anything. Okay, let's see how this one goes. Okay, he's gonna deal 2 damage. It goes actually on the sheep, which is pretty bad because we don't have enough space to summon 2 rams. We only spawn in 1. Okay, the pig actually dies because he has bone attack. And he gets a buff. Okay, they kill each other, but Okay, the kangaroo gets buffed, but he gets a melon because the turtle died. We got a pretty good trade and we get to kill it. We get an even trade and we actually lose this because he has a big swan. Okay, we're down to 2 HP now. That's halfway over, unfortunately. Okay, we should use the garlic on this guy. We're gonna upgrade him to level 3. We get the tier 5 animal, which is a croc. The croc is a pretty strong unit. He deals 7 damage to the last enemy before the fight starts, so we're gonna buy him definitely. We can roll once, and we can buy this as well. It's a good buff. Actually, we got a bison in the shop, which is pretty good. Unfortunately, I didn't see it. So the bison actually scales with a level 3 unit. As long as we keep the pig alive, I mean in our team, and we get the bison, he's gonna keep buffing himself. So he's actually really good with a level 3 unit. We're gonna buy him next round. It would have been better to buy him now, but unfortunately I rushed and bought that pair. Okay, so we deal 7 damage to the shark, which is actually pretty good. We get a good kill, we get another kill, and it looks like he would die, but we actually have the garlic, which makes him take only 4 damage. He gets a buff. The rooster actually spawns in a chick when it dies, so... Okay, that's a really solid round for us. Pretty strong. Okay, we're definitely replacing this sheep that is too weak right now with this bison. We can roll. We can get this as well for the kangaroo, why not? Just makes him tankier. And might as well just buy the salad bowl. Buffs 2 random units. Okay, I think we are pretty powerful right now. Let's see what happens. He does have a big dog as well. Okay, the croc deals 7 damage to the monkey. Not that valuable, but a kill is a kill. The pig goes to work and gets 2 kills. He kills this guy as well. The parrot gave the dog a melon. And let's see if we can kill it. Yeah, we should win. Okay, we got a pretty decent team right now. We got lucky with the early level 3 pig and this bison. Okay, we don't want anything, we'll roll. Okay, this is one of the best food items in the game. The canned food. Give all current and future shop pets +2/+2. It's definitely worth investing. It's not good if you're on your last HP, because you need to make the most use of your money to ensure a win next round. But if you have enough HP to spare and it's early enough, you can buy it. Okay, I think we're gonna sell the crab. We can keep the kangaroo behind this guy because he's actually pretty tanky. And we're gonna buy the dolphin, which is a sniper unit as well. He deals 5 damage to the lowest HP unit. And we can keep this, we can roll once, then we got the second bison. We will keep it because buying him now doesn't upgrade the bison, he only gets a +1/+1, and we'll just buy the garlic. Okay, slowly but surely this bison is growing as well, so we should be doing pretty well this run. Okay, we deal 7 damage to the last enemy and 5 damage to the lowest HP unit. The dodo gives twice his attack to this bison. The kangaroo gets buffed twice because the pig attacks twice. The ant gets him a buff. He has a bison as well. We managed to kill it. Okay, and it looks like we're gonna lose this. Okay. That's unfortunate, this guy was actually stronger than us. But we're still alive. Okay, we'll buy this bison, we'll buy this croc. We'll freeze this just because we can roll once. And we got a kangaroo, we don't care about it, and we'll just buff the pig. Okay, hopefully we don't lose this round. Okay, the dodo gives him attack, which means he gets to kill the pig. We snipe his unit, which actually makes the badger kill his own unit. That's pretty good for us. But unfortunately, this hippo might be too big for us to handle and we might lose this. Let's see what happens. Okay, we actually survived this trade because we have the garlic, we get the kill, we get a kill again, and we actually win this round. Wow. We got pretty lucky with the snipes. Okay, we're gonna get this again, and we got a tiger in the shop, which makes the Fenderhead cast their ability twice in battle. Okay guys, I'm actually gonna show you one of my favorite combos. We're gonna sell the dolphin, we're gonna buy the tiger, we're gonna keep the bison in front, we'll actually sell the kangaroo even though he is decently strong, and we're gonna get the snake. So the snake deals 5 damage to a random enemy when our Fenderhead attacks, which means if you have a pretty big unit which is gonna attack at least twice, this guy is gonna keep sniping, and with the tiger behind it, which makes him cast twice, we're gonna be dealing a lot of damage. Okay, we actually got a level 2 crack. The level 2 tiger is not worth getting because we don't upgrade his ability. It says right there again in the tooltip. We might as well freeze the canned food and let's see what happens this round. If everything goes according to plan, we will be able to get some good snipes in. And it looks like we won't because he has a big turtle which kills our bison in one shot. Okay, we deal 7 damage to the last enemy, which we don't even kill, unfortunately. Okay, we at least deal 5 damage twice. Let's see what happens. Okay, this turtle is actually pretty strong, and it dies and it gives his allies 2 melons. Okay, the kangaroo gets buffed. We get a good trade, but yeah, this kangaroo is too big for us and we're gonna lose. Oh. Okay, we got 6 wins. That's pretty good for a demonstration one, where we weren't trying our hardest to win. I hope this video actually made you more curious about the game and it's gonna make you wanna discover more synergies, because this game is actually really fun to discover and try out. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the guide as well. Much love, and I'll see you next time.